Hey everybody, Joe Lowry. What a day, what a Monday, what a weekend. Oh my goodness, folks, what a game last night. How about that, huh, folks? In case you've been in a coma, the New England Patriots, well, they beat the Kansas City Chiefs last night in overtime by the score of 37-31, thus advancing to the Super Bowl for the third year in a row. This is simply unbelievable, folks. And this is their 9th AFC Championship win. I can't believe it, folks. Records continue to be made as well as broken, but honestly, what a game it was last night. You know, at some point in the second half, I was convinced that the NFL somehow manipulates or fixes these games, but, I mean, how else can you explain the game? I mean, the Patriots came out in such dominant fashion. They held the Chiefs scoreless and almost first downless, as well as the time of possession wasn't even close. And then you transfer over to the second half, was quite the opposite. 38 points scored alone in the fourth quarter. I mean, come on, as Joey Numbers mentioned earlier, the keys to the Pats' win would be their ability to keep the ball as well as Mahomes and the rest of the Chiefs' offense off the field. First half proved that, second half didn't. Well, I'm telling you, as any typical NFL game, we hope it didn't come down to who had the ball last or worse than that, if the referees were going to have the final say. But neither way, a nail-biter ensued. Several lead changes followed with overtime looming. Matthew Slater probably made the best call of the game as he called heads during the coin toss for the overtime. And what do you know? Heads was the call, and Tom Brady and company do what they do best. They went right down the field and sent the Arrowhead faithful home in absolute disbelief. Some of the keys to the game: Brady had a great game, 30 for 48 with 348 passing yards, so a TD and a couple of interceptions. Sony Michel tore it up again for 113 yards, 2 touchdowns. Julian Edelman, hard-fought receptions for 96 yards. And what about number 87, Gronkowski? He had some key plays as well as he garnered 79 receiving yards. And Gronk, by the way, became the first tight end to record over 1,000 receiving yards in the postseason. Congratulations to him. So now with the win, the Patriots move on to the Super Bowl and play the LA Rams in Atlanta on February 3rd. That's a couple of weeks away. And a bit of irony in this one, folks, as the Super Bowl we played 17 years to the day when the Patriots won their first Super Bowl back in 2001. And I queued it up again. It was against the Rams of St. Louis. Now they're in L.A. But you can all start the coincidence memes and all that stuff. But with all the drama of Brady's heroics yesterday, to me, the play of the game rested on one play, and that was on the shoulders of Kansas City linebacker number 55, Dee Ford. With Kansas City up 28-24 in the fourth quarter. Oh, and there was 1 minute to go, by the way. Brady and company were driving down the field. It was 3rd and 10 when Brady dropped back to pass the ball, only to have it deflected and picked off by the Chiefs. But wait, the flag was thrown and Dee Ford was lined up offsides, thus negating the play, the interception, and giving Brady that other chance again. And we all know what happens after that. So all you Patriots haters out there, look inward, because the game was essentially over for the Patriots. It wasn't for Dee Ford's infraction. As for Tom Brady, well, Father Time says he's not ready to go anywhere soon. He's not willing to pass that torch. As many times as Mahomes wanted to take that torch yesterday, Brady pulled it right back and said, "Not so fast, son. It's not your turn." But nonetheless, what a game, huh? But over on the NFC side, a wild one at that to start Championship Sunday. The New Orleans Saints literally robbed of their chance to play the Patriots in the Super Bowl as a late, non-blatant pass interference, non-call, not made, should have been called. The Rams, nonetheless, took advantage. They kicked a 48-yarder to field goal to send the game into overtime. That's huge right there. But then the Saints got the ball in overtime, and he got picked off, and that led to a 57-yard field goal. Not a chip shot either for the Rams. So technically, they kind of earned their way in, but it all stumbled upon that bad non-call. And from what Sean Payton said in the interview after the game, the league office called him right away and said they did blow it. So I guess the only way to keep Brady from knocking off the young Bucks is if he can take care of this guy Jared Goff in a couple of weeks. But nonetheless, the Super Bowl comes to you live from the Mercedes-Benz Dome in Atlanta, Georgia, Sunday, February 3rd at 6:30. Vegas odds have already opened it up again. Patriots are underdogs. Don't see no reason why. They're 2-point favorites, the Rams are. And what's more shocking is the over-under is set at 58, which is the highest over-under since last year's game between the Pats and the Eagles at 57. Vegas not treating the Patriots with the respect that they deserve, as this will be head coach Bill Belichick and, of course, Tom Brady's 9th trip to the big game. All right, moving on. As you know, we are in the midst of award season, and tomorrow morning at 8:20 a.m., the 91st Annual Academy Award nominations will be announced live from the Samuel Goldwyn Theater in L.A. So far, word is that Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga movie A Star Is Born, that's going to lead all nominations. We just don't know how many yet, but we will find out tomorrow morning at 8:20 a.m. And by the way, the 91st Academy Awards comes to you live from the Dolby Theater in Los Angeles, California on Sunday, February 24th at 8 p.m. And as of right now, with the Kevin Hart fiasco, the Oscars will most likely go without a host. And I'm sure somehow they'll blame the government shutdown for that. And finally, a couple of celebrity birthdays out there. Go out to Mr. Golf himself, PGA Hall of Famer Jack Nicklaus turned 79 today. Actress Gina Davis, you remember her from Beetlejuice and The Fly, and I love her in A League of Their Own. She turned 63. Did you know she graduated from Boston University? Yes, she did. It's true. And Grammy Award winner and songwriter, singer Billy Ocean, he turned 69. And opera singer Placido Domingo turned 78. And one quick note, the Celtics host the Miami Heat tonight at the Garden. Tip-off at 6 o'clock due to the Martin Luther King holiday. Everything's moved up 1 hour. Well, that's going to do for me today, folks. I'm tired. That was a fight to the finish watching those conference games yesterday. It was tiring, a long night, a late night. So don't forget to visit me on all social media platforms. You can find me at Joe Lowry What a Day on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all those good places there. From there, you can hit like, subscribe, and follow. All right, folks, you guys have a great Monday. We'll see you later on during the week. I'm Joe Lowry. What a day.